Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Nafi and I will talk about database application. Database application is a very hot topic nowadays because it's approximately related to everything such as banking, airlines, and universities. Let's talk about history. Database application started from 1950s and one of the earliest examples were accounting system and airline reservation system such as SARPI, and it's developed starting in 1957. Okay, database application are a computer program designed to collect, manage, and disseminate information efficiently, and it's also one of the most important purpose of development of a computer system. Content of this presentation will include introduction. It's a brief history about the earliest stages of database application. Then we will talk about database application in details, its purpose and its characteristic, also its pros and cons, and the reasons why do we need it. And last, we will talk about the examples of database application. I will talk about the start of database application and about it today. Human beings began to store information very long ago. Database application systems were developed by government offices, library, hospitals, and business organizations, and some of the basic principles of these systems are still being used. Today, database applications are everywhere and are used to enhance our day-to-day life, from personal cloud storage to predicting the weather. And many of the services we utilize today are due to the database. Database application is a computer program designed to manage and collect your information. It's very useful in many aspects. You can enter and retrieve your information, and I will give a very short story about it. Let's say I have a big company and my analyst did a big mistake. So I am sure it will cost me a fortune, right? Database applications are very flexible so that you can update and delete whatever you want and also manage your information. Characteristic of modern database application: it facilitates simulation updates and queries from multiple users. A database application with a web interface had the advantage that it could be used on devices of different sizes, different hardware, and different operating system. Database application used to search, sort, calculate, report, and share information. Database can also contain code to perform mathematical and statistical calculation on the data to support queries submitted by users. Today's database software can store text, pictures, video, and more. If you have ever shopped or read a news article online, you might find that each site has placed a cookie in your device. Also, websites store the cookie's data in their own customer's database for a future use. Cookie is a form of data. It can help tracking the customer's behavior in searching for a product or buying the product, gets feedback, and it's also take the data to make decision in order of improvement. Now we will discuss the advantages and disadvantages of database application. Data redundancy occurs when the same piece of data is stored in two or more separate places. So, the first advantage will reduce the data redundancy. Second, it will reduce updating errors and increase consistency. Data integrity refers to the accuracy, correctness, or validity of the data in the database. Independence is an important point about database system is that the database should exist independently of any of the specific application. So, in this advantage, we will have greater data integrity and independence. Data security refers to the protection of database against unauthorized or illegal access or modification. In this advantage, we will have improved data security. Last, we have reduced duplication. We have a technique called data deduplication is a technique used to reduce the amount of storage space an organization needs to save its data. Complexity. Database are complex hardware and software systems, and also database design and development is a complex undertaking requiring experienced designers. Cost. Database requires significant upfront and ongoing financial resource. Developing or customizing database management system may involve frequent changes to the system requirements. Compatibility. There is a risk that database may not be compatible with a company's operational requirements. For example here, if a small business wants to store detailed customers' information or email traffic, it may find that its existing database cannot support the additional data or new queries and reports. Securities. Companies need to know that their database system can securely store data, including sensitive employees and customer information, because media reports of computer viruses and spam are common, as are reports of systematic hacking of a corporate network. Requiring training. Not everyone is an expert in database, so it's very, very important. Why do we need database application? We have here 5 reasons. Manage large amount of data. It's very useful for manage data of a big company. Easy to update data. For example, if there is a mistake and you want to delete it or update it, it's very easy. Security of data, like protection of data from many attacks. Easy to research data, and data integrity. Data integrity, like the accuracy, correctness of the database. One of the database application example is Amazon. Amazon is an American multinational technology company, and it's an online store for everything. There is something in Amazon called Simple Database. It's a permanently available NoSQL data store that reduces the workload of database management. So developers simply store and query data items via web servers requests, and Amazon Simple Database takes care of the rest. One of the database application is Oracle. Oracle is an American multinational computer technology corporation, and their mission is to help people see data in new ways, discover insights, unlock endless possibilities. Oracle is very useful in writing code and implement data. An important database application example is CNN. CNN is an American news-based paid television channel. It is a news channel, so their duties is to collect data. The last example of database application is Google. Google is an American multinational technology company and internet-related services and products. Google uses your information that's shared by your site and apps to deliver the services, maintain and improve them, develop new services, and measure the effectiveness of advertising. Why is that? Is to learn more about how to process data. It's the end of the presentation, so let's take a brief conclusion. In conclusion, we talked about database application history, and it started from 1950s. One of the earliest examples were accounting system and airline reservation. Then we discussed database application purpose, which is entering and retrieving data and manage information. Then its characteristic, which is database application can be used on devices with different sizes, hardware, and operating system. Then its pros and cons. One of the pros, data integrity, which is accuracy and correctness of data. And one of the cons is complexity. So, database is a complex hardware and software system. Then we had 5 reasons that why do we need database application. Then we went through many examples of database applications such as Google, Oracle, and Amazon and CNN. Thank you very much, and I hope everything was clear and easy to understand.